I love the bucket so much. No, don't let it go. Don't do it, Stanley. Don't do it. No. No, why don't I get a say in this? Stanley, what have you done? So in the last episode, we set the time and it was like, oh, you said it correctly. And so now it's saying, I guess, because I didn't select anything, this time I just did 12. I guess we're going to see what happens. Oh, you set the time to 12. So after my big speech about how impressed I was that you weren't just inputting 12, you go and do it anyway? I don't know how to feel about this. Or maybe is 12 actually your favorite time of the day? Do you truly just love 12? Because if you do, well, let's just say I've spent a lot of time being mad at the people who set the time to 12. Have I been unfairly vilifying them for their love of 12? Perhaps I have. Let's settle this with a slider. How unfair is it to dislike people whose favorite time is 12? We'll see so this is like the wrong question though. Because you weren't saying what's your favorite time. You said set the time to the correct time. So yes, it's unfair to judge somebody for their favorite time. That's just not the question you were asking. You know, I can just say, regardless of whether it's actually midnight right now, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. I feel like I'm learning more about you and how you like things to be set. It's good to collect data. I wish we had more sliders, but we've gone through all the sliders I have. Perhaps I can invent some new sliders to gather new data on you. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let me whip up a couple new ones. Should be ready the next time you boot up the game. I love this game so much. What's going on, guys? It's your favorite mold here, Moldy Milk, and today we're back playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition, or Stanley Parable 2, as we found in the last episode. We took a little bit of a hiatus. I got sick. There were some other things I had to do, but we're back. We're back strong, and I am super excited to see what Stanley Parable 2 has to offer. So without further ado, let's get into it, baby.
Try out some of the new features.
We're back. I don't know where to go. This music's kind of a jammer, though. There's so many directions. There's, like, open doors everywhere. Every time there's been, like, technically, isn't this open world? Because, like, this is so big, and there's nothing that's, like, forcing me to go in any direction. He's, like, created his worst fear. Exclusive to Stanley Parable 2. The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. Well, I didn't ever put in my name,
for the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself,
that'd be kind of cool if it did.
What do players really want?
No, I'm just kidding.
And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you roleplay as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim, seizing all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust. Do you feel it deeply?
Yeah,
are you really truly
Jim
right now?
Uh-huh.
If so, then please step forward and press the button.
I'm Jim.
Jim.
Oh, it said my name.
Yes!
Oh,
see?
man, that's
what
crazy.
What a rush! That was you! The button described you.
That
do
was
it again,
you.
do it again.
That was me. Let's go! Woo!
It hits even
I'm
harder
Jim.
the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money. Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
Same. Can I go back to being me now? Or I guess, am I Jim? Have I ever truly been me?
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
jump circle, infinite hole, the button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. I'm feeling very unsure.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest,
I actually get to pick it up?
It's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
I feel like Indiana Jones right now. He's going to swipe the golden chalice.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Bro, yeah, this bucket's like Unreal Engine 5. What the frick? Why is the graphics of this bucket so good?
In the Stanley Parable 2.
Why are the graphics in this bucket so good? What? Okay, what does this say? Board members, please note that you must use the following terms as often as possible. Synergy, incentivize, unpack, ping, deep dive, and reach out. Free achievement. Get yours right now. Pull the lever, receive your new achievement. No more steps.
Now here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes, you see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not
I wanted the achievement.
But I guarantee
dude, achievement hunters are going to be so mad at that if you can't get it.
Satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
What's happened now? Infinite hole. We've heard him say that before. What's this? What's that? Hold on, what's this? Yeah, give me a 2.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on
Happy 12th
Get
birthday,
Well Someday
Stepnies.
and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
I like Get Well
You know,
Someday.
sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Fine.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No. Nope, I've made my decision.
Yeah, no, I'm not going back. Nope. You can forget about that. You already lost my trust. I'm taking my reassurance bucket and I'm leaving. Can't go that
Stanley,
way.
here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can fall until the
You could do that in
end of
Portal
time,
2.
if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium. You see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
What if I just stay in the infinite hole?
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top. Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum of things.
What if it's not infinite, though? I can like move mid-air too. This is like kind of cool.
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole. Is it a very, very deep hole? To be certain it is. It's an
But it's not
extremely-
infinite. What's at the bottom
I don't
though?
want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a
knew
cheat,
it.
and you're so clever. Look, I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling.
It was very
What
fun.
normal
I
person
did enjoy that.
actually wants to fall infinitely. I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually need. Don't you put this on me. Maybe you're the problem.
You said infinite. It wasn't infinite.
Things got a
Lied.
little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the hole mostly infinite? If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole.
But
and we
what
can
if I
move on.
don't?
I'll just
Why
be
are
up
there so
here
many
when you're
cigarette
ready.
butts down here? Bruh. Nah, there's gotta be like some sort of secret brick down here. I ain't leaving. Is this like the closet? Keep giving me dialogue. That's content. Collect them all.
Ah, collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for
Whoa.
collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
Bro. What? Why does he look so sad?
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it. Absolutely tragic.
Alright, I guess that's it. Because there's nothing else. So I guess let's leave. Take the exit and go.
All right, have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
Those are actually really cool. I like those a lot. Ooh, that's cool too. Wow, this is actually kind of cool.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent
thought red was the new
video
orange.
game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
What?
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement.
Oh, okay.
Yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
That's even... Oh, there's a collectible. Wait.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't
Oh,
a
wait, there's like a
coherent
bunch
video
of
game
them.
at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything.
Aw.
I wanted more than
I
anything
wanted
to
all
create a
those
sequel
collectibles.
that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay.
Give me
of
like
the
a
original.
sword instead of a bucket.
Maybe that's it.
Give
I
me
can
a
take the
reward.
original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity
We'll just put the
of the
balloon in
original
my
game.
outfits. Wouldn't that be
Would it
like...
possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2." Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
This is awesome! Wait, what? This looks so good. They knew exactly what we'd want to see too. Like, this is super clean. Bro, I want this to be the... Oh, but... No, because the original title screen's actually pretty good. I don't know. That's so cool, though.
This is the story of a man.
Okay,
named
let's
Stanley.
rewatch this. Let's see if it's changed at all.
Stanley
Okay,
worked
there's
for a company in a big building.
There's
where
balloons
he was
everywhere?
Employee number 427.
Literally, the only thing that was new was the balloons.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Oh!
Something
Stanley
that would
Parable
forever
2!
change Stanley.
Uh-oh!
Something he would never quite forget.
All of his co-workers were
All of
gone.
his co-workers
What could
were
it
gone.
mean?
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Oh, it's the
Perhaps
bucket!
Stanley
Let's
picked
go!
up the bucket.
How is he going to incorporate the infinite hole into this game? What?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I did not.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him,
No
telling him that
way.
the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
I love the bucket so much.
Never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No. No, I didn't.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Bro,
In
this
here.
game...
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
I'm so fascinated, yes.
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone and it will take us back home where we can go about life together.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Where is the bucket? I thought... Oh, okay. Hello, Stanley. It's me, your bucket. Take me to work with you.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Take me back home with you.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object?
I like this
I want to say
bucket.
something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Go back to work. What, did I not take the bucket
Anyway.
this time?
Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me.
My bucket.
It's
yeah.
just a bucket. It can't think. It can't talk. All it would ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it.
There's
It
a
doesn't
lot you
do
can do with a
anything
bucket,
else.
but it can't talk. That's for sure. Don't listen to the loud man. For us to go home. Oh no.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time, it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to.
No,
Now,
maybe he
all
should have
cares
pretended to
about
be
is
the
this
bucket.
awful
Then he started
bucket,
thinking he could actually
this
talk.
stupid hunk of metal.
Ignore anyone in your life except for me.
It's sad. I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on,
I'm
he's
at the
just going
office
to
when it's
cling to
dark?
This bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Go back home.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
What? Relive this same day with me over and over.
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
Home to work, to home to work, to home.
Oh no. I'm having feelings for the bucket. No, 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 no. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes, the bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation. Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley.
No, it's
I
my
need it.
bucket.
Give it to me now. Give it or I'll...
No, it's mine. My bucket. Go back to work, Stanley. Oh. What? What?
All of his co-workers were
I'm
gone.
so
What could it mean?
confused. I don't know what just happened. I'm
Stanley
gonna grab
lifted
the bucket,
the bucket
again, though.
into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him.
I don't know about this bucket, dude.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly
Alright, let's go
to
this
his
way.
chest and entered the door on his left.
Augie. Why are you being so loud?
Still
Alright,
no
well-
one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
I say we get one more ending with the bucket, and then we call it a video. So let's go. Oh!
You found one of them. One of the miniature Stanley figurines. Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness, Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
It is a really satisfying collection screen. Like, I like that a lot. To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. Okay, I think I can sneak in and sneak out. I want to kind of try that. There we go. Oh. Oh, that's locked now? There we go, yeah, see the door. Wait, oh wait, this door's open. Wait, is this because we have the bucket? Hold on. You are now leaving. Escape pod bay. It said the escape pod bay was on level 60, 760, so I think we're one level below it. There's like no lights up here. Oh, here, yeah. Escape pod launch bay. Escape? This room is pretty big. Oh. What's that? I'm moving to my left and to my right. I can't go very far, though. It's like a hallway. Oh. What? What? Stanley, no! No, don't let the bucket go! No, don't let it go! Don't do it, Stanley! Don't do it! No! No, why don't I get a say in this? Stanley, what have you done? Wow, going along with that actually made me kind of sad. Monka. Alright, well, that's where we're gonna end it. Alright, guys. That's where we're gonna end it. I don't know how we started on the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition screen, and now we're ending on the Stanley Parable 2 screen. But here we are, I guess. I cannot believe that the way they redid, like, every ending is just having a bucket in your hands. Like, that is crazy. That's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please strongly consider subscribing and liking the video. And as always, stay moldy. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.